lost quite a bit of weight since the last time I did a closet clean out. My new yoga mat just came. We're still doing drive-thrus every once in a while, but when I'm done with her workouts, I just want to cry. I'm holding it back right now. Weighed in at my absolute lowest weight. At what point do I stop? Hello, good morning. I'm already so exhausted. The kids had me awake at like 4:30 today, and I kind of had a slow morning, but I finally got to my workout. I had a cold for like 3 days, which is nothing compared to maybe a year. Actually, about a year ago, I had a really bad cold that lasted an entire month in February. It took me out for the entire month. So I will take the 3-day long cold, but because of my cold, I decided not to do my workouts. I was due for a rest day or two anyways, so I just took an extra rest day or two, just because even walking around had me wheezing. So today was my first day back and working out. I did a glutes and ab workout by Madeline Raskin, and I've been doing a lot of her workouts recently. She doesn't have a ton on her channel. She has like, it's got to be less than 20 workouts on her channel. So I think I'm getting close to doing every single one at this point. And I know that she has an app where she probably does other home workouts. I've not looked too closely into her app yet, but my workout today went fairly well. I was interrupted quite a few times by my kids. It was a busy morning this morning for them. They had a lot of requests, but that's fine. It happens. So I got my workout done. It took me an extra like 10 minutes. And then I had my protein coffee. We did a little bit of last minute Christmas shopping. So at some point I will need to wrap some things, but today I decided that I really need to organize my closet. I have a lot of things in there that are more fall centered things. Like I'm not going to wear this certain color scheme in the winter because it just doesn't, my brain does not allow it. So I need to take out my fall things, put those into storage. I need to get rid of a few things that I just don't like. I know I've lost quite a bit of weight since the last time I did a closet clean out. So there are some things that just need to be put away as possible pregnancy clothes in the future, or things that I now think are completely not my style need to go to the thrift store. I also went through the kids' toys last night, kind of prepping for getting new toys for Christmas, and put some toys that they had not touched in a while into a box. So we're going to probably do a run to donate these things fairly soon. So I want to get that closet done now. And the first thing I'm going to do is just take everything out and put it on my bed. Then the closet is cleared out and my brain can work, which apparently it's having a hard time doing today. Hello and welcome to my very messy closet. There's a lot going on here. This is just one of those cheap plastic drawer things. I stacked 2 of them together because I ended up giving my dresser to one of my kids and I just have not found a replacement dresser for me. I don't need a big one. That's why I gave the kids mine. I really just need it for pajamas and my workout clothes. That's pretty much it. Oh, and socks and undies. It would not take up a lot. Like this is all filled, but it would take up a small 3-drawer dresser. So at some point we need to get a dresser. That day is not today, unfortunately. This is it's ugly. Down here you see this little blanket thing. This is covering all of the Christmas presents because if I put them under the tree, the children will immediately open them. So that is taking up a lot of space. But here are all my clothes. It's time to take them out. All right, here is the situation right now. Not awful, but could be better. I think I'm gonna have to go through and try on some of these things, but not all of them, because I know whether or not I like them if I've worn them recently. If not, I'm a little unsure. This, I did not really love. I wore it as part of my Halloween costume, but I just didn't like how the sleeves are. So this is gonna go. I think this is gonna go too. I just couldn't figure out how to make this cute with the top under it, without a top under it. I couldn't figure it out. This one I'm a little unsure about because I don't think I'm going to want to wear this type of fabric as a maternity shirt sometime in the future. I am not pregnant. I'm not. But this is not a stretchy material, so I don't think I would like it pregnant, but I know it's definitely too big for me now. I'm gonna try it on though. Yeah, no, it's just, it is very comfortable, but is it just too big? All right, leave me a comment on this one, whether or not I should keep this, because yes, it is big, but it's actually very comfortable. Maybe I should keep it as a maternity, but it's not stretchy. Oh, this shirt is very comfortable, actually. I need to put this into the rotation now that it fits me a lot better. I remember the first time that I lost weight, this was one of my favorites. And I think I even wore it a little bit as a maternity shirt, so it works good for both. Very comfortable. The only thing is that it does droop down and then it shows off like my bralette, but that's why I wear bralettes pretty often, just so then I don't I can pretend it's a tank top underneath, you know? This is another one that is too big. Yeah, no, this is gonna get donated. This doesn't work anymore. But I do need more tops like this, where it's like a nicer top to wear to nicer events and things and stuff. This was another nicer shirt that I thrifted a while ago. The bra situation, I'm not sure about. I might need advice on this one too. I just need nicer shirts. And I don't know how to purchase that for myself. I know how to buy tank tops and sweatshirts. Looking in the mirror, this is very cute. It wants to go off of my shoulders. I wonder if it's supposed to be an off the shoulder shirt. It might be intended to be worn like this. So I would need a strapless bra for this. I would prefer it to be up here. I think this is, the sleeves keep doing weird things. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it for now because I need more nice shirts for just in case. But this might be on the chopping block for the next closet clean out. I think I dislike this color, but I feel like it fits nice enough anyways. It's supposed to be flowy. Again, that material that does not stretch at all. This is another one that I'm going to keep for now, but might go next time. All right, we have a couple of fall specific shirts, and I don't know if I am alone in this, that there are just shirts that I can't wear any other season except for fall, but this just is fall. It just is. This is like the perfect transition sweater because it's a short sleeve sweater. I love this one. Okay, now we are in the tank top section, which I'm probably just gonna keep all of these. We got a blue high neck one, striped blue maternity. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this one in storage and that'll go back with the maternity stuff. This color that I was obsessed with for a minute. And this one I got from Target. I love this one. I wear this one a lot. I have a red one too. I don't know where it is though. Got 3 hockey jerseys. We got 2 wild and a frost one. And I need these in case I go to a game.
I'm gonna go to the game.
Fell down the rabbit hole of capsule wardrobes on Pinterest like a year or 2 ago, and every single post had some kind of a striped shirt to wear under things. But I kind of hate this. Maybe if it was like a wider stripe, I might like it, but the thinner stripes I'm not a fan of. The sleeves I don't really love. Honestly, this might be a good maternity shirt though. I'm gonna throw this in with my bigger clothes pile that I might wear again. This might be my first time putting this dress on. I'm sorry, there's stuff in the way. You're not really seeing the full vibe. I have a small house. It's hard to find spaces where you can see all of me, but I bought this dress at a thrift store a while ago, and I don't know if I ever tried it on. If I did, it was probably too tight at the time, and I held on to it because look at how sparkly. This is very Christmas. There's got to be somewhere else I can put down below. Where else could I wear this? Is this too Christmassy? Christmas hasn't happened yet, so I may wear this maybe for Christmas, Christmas Eve, something like that. We are going to our family Christmases dressed as, why do I always forget her name, the wife's name? Clark Griswold, and I don't remember the wife's name. I am the wife, and my husband's going to be Clark Griswold, and we bought matching outfits, and it's going to be very cute. So that is what we're wearing to like our family Christmases. But this one I can wear just to look nice at home because I still want to be, you know. But let me know where else I can wear this so we can double up. It's just so cute. This is a robe that my best friend got me for her wedding, and everybody in the wedding party wore them to get ready. I could not close this robe when she got married. That was in 2021. Granted, I was also 2 weeks postpartum at the time, and that was my first pregnancy, the one where I gained a lot of weight. So it's not too surprising that I couldn't close it, but I haven't tried this on for a long time because I just was upset about it. But it is so cute. And now I probably will never wear it. I probably never will, but I'm probably gonna hold on to it because memories of getting ready for the wedding, even though it was a little sad that I couldn't close it, it was still fun getting ready with everybody. You know, good memories. I also have this bridesmaid's dress from my other friend's wedding. Whoopsie, there it goes. This was in September, so not that long ago. It probably still fits just fine. I am curious, people who have been in weddings, what do you do with your bridesmaids dresses? Because I love this dress. I do not want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to wear it to a wedding and accidentally like look like I'm in the wedding. Give me advice on the bridesmaid dress situation. Also, I need some skirt advice. I have this white skirt. Ignore the skirts behind it. I'm not taking them all off of this hanger, but I have this white skirt. Let me know, how should I style this? I have, oh, I guess I am taking it off the hanger. There it goes. I have this red, ignore the yellow behind it. That's the other skirt. I have this red polka dot skirt that goes a little bit below my knees. I wore this as Minnie Mouse, and I feel like it definitely gives Minnie Mouse. Is there a possible way that I can wear this and not give Minnie Mouse? Otherwise, this can go in the costume bin, and maybe I'll be Minnie Mouse another time. The yellow skirt, I don't need advice for because I know how to wear this, and I love this skirt. This dress is definitely a more fall dress. I just don't see myself wearing this in any other season, so in the fall bin it goes. The jacket, I think I'm keeping it. It is getting a little big, but I don't think it is too extra. I have this other kind of jean jacket. It's not as like stiff as regular denim. It must be cotton. I love this jacket, especially when it just starts warming up or it just starts cooling down. It's a great transitional season jacket. And look at how cute this little detail here is. This one is very fall, but I'm gonna try it on because I don't remember if I wore it too much this fall and if it'll still look good. I love this. Does this still look good though? I'm packing it away for the fall, but we'll definitely take any advice you all have into consideration. These cardigans I have had for at least 10 years, and I never wear them anymore. But I never know when I'm going to need to go somewhere where I need my arms covered. This is very comfortable. Why do I not wear my cardigans? Am I going back into my cardigan era? Yes. Yes. I loved it so much I put it back on the hanger. All of my other clothes that I've decided to keep that need to go back on hangers are sitting on the floor right here, and there's a pile of hangers because at some point I will get to it, but this one is going straight back in the closet. Let's see if the next one wows me as much. It's just a plain black one. Nothing special, but the plain black goes with everything. So, if I like this, which I do, I'm back to wearing cardigans all the time. Here's a green cardigan. Now I'm just excited to try on all my cardigans. This one's a little tighter on the arms. That's okay. I think I still love it. How did I wear this when I was bigger? Because I definitely wore this last year when I was 30 pounds heavier. This is still a little tight for my preference. I checked myself out in the mirror though, and I'm looking cute in a cardigan. This one might be a little big now because I bought this oversized when I was bigger, and I wore it a lot back then, so I know it was comfortable back then. I think it's still fine. I am still very comfortable. It's just, and I just looked in the mirror and it's so cute. I am loving cardigans right now. Who'd have thought? I opened up a whole section of my closet. Here is a more fall themed kind of cardigan. Like, it's not knit. It's kind of heavy actually. I feel like I need the right under outfit. I'm gonna put this in the fall bin. That is fall Mallory's problem to figure out. This one I'm gonna have a hard time letting go of, but it has always fit kind of funny. And by that I mean it never wants to stay on my shoulders no matter what. And this one is one that I like to wear open. It's starting to get a little too big. And when I close it, it just looks way too big. I have a hard time getting rid of this one because it's one of my favorites, but it just like, it fits kind of funny. It's gonna be fall Mallory's problem. That's for her to figure out. This one I might just get rid of. I never wear it. It's literally like a blanket that you just put around yourself. And the thing about it is that it's very cute when I'm just standing up. But if I do literally anything else, like if I'm picking things up, if I'm walking around, if I sit down, it always is just sliding off of me. I think I'm gonna donate it because it's not a good top for my everyday life. And what a surprise, I love it. It's very cute. Don't get me wrong. I'll even put it on for you because I do really like this, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a sleeveless cardigan. And it's very cute. It looks great in my fall pictures, but it is so itchy, I cannot handle it. UMD, love this sweatshirt. Very comfortable. Fits great now. Poo sweatshirt from Costco. Love that sweatshirt. Going to keep that. This just started to fit me, so I'm going to keep that, although I honestly don't love it as much as I did when I bought it, but the fact that I've kept it long enough for me to fit into it makes me feel like I need to keep it. This is one of my favorite holiday sweaters, obviously keeping that. This got shoved into the back. I used to wear this all the time. Will continue to wear that. I never wear this, but I'm gonna put it in with bigger clothes that I'm going to keep because I could see myself wearing this like to bed and stuff when I am larger. Keep. All right, that's everything. Here is the closet now. It's looking so much better, and I can actually go through my clothes again. I don't feel like I got rid of too much. Actually, I'll show you how much I got rid of. So half of this box are the toys that I'm going to be donating, and then half of it is the clothes. I would say I'm donating 10 to 15 shirts. And then these are the bigger clothes that I'm going to put into storage for right now. And then these are my fall clothes. So I probably took out a good 30 hangers out of there. And now that that is all done, it's time for lunch. It's almost 2:30. I need to eat. My new yoga mat just came. So I'm going to take the paper off and we're going to look at it together. This is the yoga mat that I went with. I'm sorry about the glare, but I will link it below if I remember. If I don't, go ahead. Feel free to just remind me to say, hey, link the yoga mat. And I will. Oh, it's so pretty. It feels so different than I have a cheapy Amazon. I mean, not that this one was much more expensive. I just don't like to spend a lot of money. But I went with one that is specifically non-slip because that was the main issue that I was having. The first time I bought a yoga mat, I was definitely prioritizing the comfort rather than the slipability. So you can see how thick this is. Very thick. And then the new one, not as thick. So we'll see if I'm still comfortable. Here, let's give it a go. Let's lay it down. She's definitely pretty. It's definitely a different material. I wonder how long it's gonna take for this to really flatten out. Actually, I'm sitting on it now. And it's not squishy like my other one, but it's still comfy. I don't know how is it not squishy but still comfy? Since I bought this for the slipperiness, let's test the slip to start with, okay? I'm on it. Oh, yeah. Not going anywhere. It's not slipping. I'm gonna do a lunge and really like dig my knee into it, which I might regret, but we'll see. Oh no, that's fine. I could see myself kind of hurting because I'm used to with a lunge really just like letting my knee go down because that other one is so squishy. This is fine. And it's cute. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna let it sit out tonight, and then tomorrow will be my first workout with it. MK Fit just uploaded Hamilton Pilates dance workout. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I'm kind of tempted to do it because I just rewatched Hamilton and I'm kind of feeling that. Snack time now. I'm gonna go with an apple and a string cheese today. I felt myself starting to pick at things in the kitchen, so those are all things that are not going to be tracked today because I kind of just start eating. But I caught myself somewhat early today and decided I needed a little something. So apple and string cheese for the protein and fat, apple because I like apples and it's a healthy choice. It's been a minute since I've eaten an apple, just washed up an apple and just ate it. Usually I slice it up and I eat it with Greek yogurt or peanut butter or something like that. It's been a minute since I've just straight up ate an apple. And sometimes it's exciting to find different forms of apple to eat. I also sometimes cube up the apple and I put it in the microwave for a little bit. And then I add some cinnamon to it. It's really good. And if you add that on top of Greek yogurt, that is also very good. So my kids are rediscovering some Christmas presents from, I believe, last year. They have their Mario Kart racetrack going right now. So that is why I'm in here, because it is very loud in the living room right now. String cheese is so fun because you get to kind of just like pull it apart. That's why I like those Twizzlers that you pull apart too. Just like an extra thing to do with your food. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to be making that Banza macaroni and cheese that I made in my last vlog. It was actually pretty good. It's no Kraft mac and cheese. It does kind of give me the illusion of mac and cheese. And it was pretty good. And it was, I hesitate to say high protein, but there was protein in the situation. I also have these chicken sausage hot dog kind of things that I'm going to throw on the grill and see if I like those. I'm trying to find different types of meat to enjoy with my foods. That seems like a weird way to put it, but I think you know what I mean. I just feel like I'm almost in a food rut right now, and I'm not super excited about what I'm eating. Although, honestly, pretty pumped about my snack. It's been a minute since I've had just like an uncomplicated snack. Something quick to grab and just go. I have been overcomplicating. Maybe I need to get back to the basics of it. Tomorrow we're going to be visiting Santa. So while I'm prepping dinner tonight, I'm also going to be prepping dinner for tomorrow because we're probably just going to eat in the car. And this is usually when I would stop at McDonald's because it's the quick thing to do. We need to eat on the way there. Like our travel time kind of overlaps with when dinner time usually is. So what we've been doing that's been saving us so much money and has been making us healthier in general for a while is that instead of stopping at a drive-thru, most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, we're still doing drive-thrus every once in a while, but most of the time when our travel time overlaps with dinner now, we make our own little take with us kind of things. And tomorrow when we are going to see Santa, our travel time overlaps with dinner. So I'm going to be making us sandwiches and I'm going to put in some carrots with mine. I'll maybe throw in a carrot or two with the kids and see if they eat it. They probably won't. When I can actually plan it, because sometimes you're out and about and things happen. But if I can stop it from happening. Okay, I'm going to sit with my apple, eat this, and then it's time to make dinner. All right, here are the chicken sausages that I was talking about. They're upside down. I got them from Costco. They're apple Gouda. One of these is 130 calories with 16 grams of protein. Today, I'm just having one of these. I could see me having two of these if it was just this and maybe some carrots or something. But because I'm making my macaroni and cheese over there, just one for today. I'm really hoping the kids like this. Here's how they turned out on the grill. The kids are eating it right now, so I'm happy about that. I've yet to try it. Here's my plate. I'm gonna try it without ketchup first. I actually really like this. I'll get you some ketchup. Sorry, I forgot. Anyways, we're gonna eat, and then later we're gonna make a snack. I finally bought myself an air popper. I love eating popcorn, but I feel like the oil that I was using to pop it in just really started adding up. So, air popper, even healthier option. Let's give it a go. It came with this measuring cup. I'm just gonna fill that and I'm just gonna weigh out what is popped afterwards because I'm also making some for the rest of the family, so. Ooh, okay. All right, are we ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That made a lot of popcorn. I'm going to weigh out however much popcorn fills one of these boo buckets because that is usually the amount that I eat. Then I will see how many calories that is because I think after that, I'm not going to weigh this anymore. I'm just going to use the boo bucket and it'll be relatively the same every time. This boo bucket holds a lot more than I thought. I pretty much poured the entire thing. My kids already got their popcorn, so that wasn't everything that was popped. Okay, so about 50 grams. I'm gonna check and see how many calories that is. All right, according to my Nut Diary, 50 grams of popcorn, which is all of this, is just under 200 calories. So I'm going to account for every time that I make this popcorn, it's about 200 calories. And I'm going to add this on top. It is movie theater butter salt. I don't know how much butter flavor it's really gonna give me. Let's give it a go. I can already tell this is going to be so much nicer on my stomach. When I was making the popcorn with the oil, some nights I was not feeling good. And I wasn't measuring out the oil that I used to cook. And I suppose I could have, but I also was sharing with my kids anyways. So I was like, I don't know how much oil I'm actually eating. This is just a lot easier. It's a little bit more controlled, not excessively, because like I said, this is going to be the one time that I track this because basically a boo bucket is going to be 200 calories-ish. All right, I'm going to finish up my snack. I'm going to watch some TV with the kids. And then after that, we are all going to bed. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. I am barely awake right now. The past couple of mornings, my youngest has been getting up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's not even because there's an issue. No, it's because he thinks it's time to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I need to stop scrolling at night, I think, and start going to bed earlier, because if this is now the norm, I need to try to get him back to a normal sleep schedule, and that's going to require me sitting up with him and rocking him. And so my new wake up time is 3 in the morning while I'm trying to get his new wake up time to be, gosh, at least 6. I would be happy with 6. 6 in the morning would be fine. 5:30. I would take 5:30. But I think he's going through a sleep regression because he might be ready for potty training. In case you don't know, a lot of times when babies that are usually sleeping very good go through a sleep regression, which means they're waking up more or earlier, it's because they're learning a new skill. And when they are babies, it's like they've just learned to babble. They've just learned to eat food or, you know, stuff like that. He's not been through a sleep regression in a long time. So one of the last skill, well, not the last skills, but one of the last major skills I feel is the potty training. So I'm going to let Christmas go because potty training on Christmas. I am so stressed. I don't want to add more to my plate currently. So January will be maybe the time where we start doing that, which is slightly unfortunate because when I potty train a child, it's about a month of me putting my all into that alone, which means my exercise is probably going to go down quite a bit. And I should probably start doing some meal prepping and stuff like that because I'm mentally not going to be thinking about my meals as much. So to stay on my health journey, it's going to take a little bit of planning, which I should probably start doing in the next week or so if I want to. I'm going to continue drinking my protein coffee in hopes that it wakes me up enough to do an exercise. I am in my workout clothes right now, and I was hoping that would be enough to motivate me to work out because usually it is. Usually I put on my workout clothes and I'm like, I might as well start working out. But this morning, I can't get myself to do it. I'm having a rough time with it. And I really want to do a rest day so bad today, but I did quite a few rest days earlier this week, and it's only a few days until Christmas. So I'm going to be taking a lot of rest days for Christmas because we're just going to be busy going from place to place doing all the things. Rest days are coming, but I need to exercise up until Christmas. There are going to be rest days. I'm talking in circles because I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to go do some chores just to wake myself up. Okay, I just finished up all of my chores that I wanted to do today. I got the floors super clean. I got laundry done, and I am at just above 6,000 steps. So I've really been moving. It's about noon right now. I have been so stressed this past week, and honestly, my mood was explained about an hour ago when I found out I got my period, but I really should have realized that it was coming because I've been a nightmare lately. I've been very angry, and I was doing some mental reflection. Obviously not enough because it was a surprise today, but I was doing some mental reflection, and I was like, why am I so upset? And also yesterday I felt like I was on the edge of tears for like the entire day. And not even just sad tears, it was like nostalgic tears. And I was like, Christmas is so beautiful. So it's been a lot in the brain these past couple of days, and everything makes sense now, and I'm hoping that my mood stabilizes here pretty soon because but I am currently babbling because I am putting off my workout. I'm going to do an MK Fit workout because her workouts make me happy. I think I'm going to do the Hamilton one that I was talking about yesterday. And after that, I am going to be a lazy potato on the couch. Okay, I'm done. I am sweaty. I gotta stop my workout on my watch and then I can read you the stats here. So that was about 26 minutes, 218 calories. Okay, as much as I did not want to do it, I feel so much better. Whenever I'm feeling like I don't want to do a workout, I usually go for MK Fit because her workouts make me so happy. But you'll have to tell me what this issue is with me because I don't quite understand it, but a lot of times, I would say like 80% of the time when I'm done with her workouts, I just want to cry. And like, again, like in almost like a nostalgic way, but not a nostalgic way. It's more like just a happy way. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just a lot of endorphins. I don't know. But her workouts make me want to break down. And that's even when I'm not on my period. Like, obviously right now there's a lot of emotions going on, but even on just a normal day, most of the time I want to cry after. And maybe one of these days I should just like let it out because I just hold it back. I'm holding it back right now. Maybe it would feel good. I don't know, but I got stuff to do. I don't got time to just like sit and cry. And usually by the time I do have time, I'm like, it's past. It's like I'm already, it's getting better already. Okay, look at the sweat. I'm gonna shower, get ready for Santa. I'm in the kitchen, and I know I gotta eat something for lunch because otherwise my whole schedule is gonna be thrown off. But nothing sounds good. I'm gonna go lay down and wait to be hungry and want something, I guess. Here's what I finally decided on for lunch. It's just Greek yogurt, some dark chocolate granola, and an apple all cubed up. This was a good choice. I was not craving anything savory at all. Good morning. I'm sorry. Yesterday was not a great day for me because I was just so exhausted. I was so over everything. The best part of my day was right after I exercised, and I had a little bit of an exercise high after that for maybe like half an hour, and then I just crashed out. I thought maybe eating the yogurt bowl would wake me up a little bit, but it did not. I just needed a good night of sleep. I've gotten a good night of sleep now. My child slept through the entire night, and we woke up at about 6 o'clock today. Yesterday we went to see Santa. Went great. Had some cookies, had some hot cocoa, ate my dinner. Nothing too exciting. For eating last night, I did pretty good. Yes, I had like 3 cookies, but in my defense, they were very good. These are I put my hair in 2 braids last night to keep it back and in a stocking hat. I'm just waking up, please forgive me. So the plan for today, we need to make more of those hot cocoa cookies because we ran out of those cookies recently. We need some cookies for Santa. So I need to bake a batch of that. I think I'll probably also bring that to family Christmases because they were actually very delicious. And I think that's really the only thing that I have planned for today. So I need to fit in a workout somewhere in there. Yeah, let's get going. I am drinking my protein coffee and I am trying to find a workout that I want to do today. And what I do is I make playlists on YouTube and I keep these private. The one playlist that I do keep public is my favorite workout. So these are ones that I've done and I really enjoy. So if you are looking for a workout that I really like, I have that playlist for you to check out. But I have, I believe, 3, maybe 4 workout playlists that I keep private, and I just add in workouts that I'm interested in but haven't done yet. So I have one that is a workout playlist of upper body, and I'm feeling like maybe I want to do upper body today. I have been awful at sticking to a certain schedule. I've kind of just been doing whatever workout that I'm feeling. So it depends on how I'm doing. Some weeks I'm feeling super organized and I'm like, this day I need to do upper body, this day I need to do lower body, then I need to do abs, and then I need to do cardio. But lately I've been just trying to do ones that I just really want to do. It's like my Christmas gift to myself is just fun. So looking at my upper body playlist, I don't have a ton on here, but the first one that I'm seeing is a 30-minute upper body and abs strength training, build muscle and definition. Sounds pretty basic. I'm not looking for anything super fancy this morning. It's Kaylee Cohen Strength. I love Kaylee. So I'm going to move that over to my watch later playlist, remove that from my upper body playlist so then I don't do it again unless I put it into my favorites. Then I will end up doing that workout again. I guess I could have gone to my favorites and picked from there today. I haven't done that in a long time, but I already picked my workout, so maybe tomorrow I will do that. For the rest of my morning, I'm gonna sit with my protein coffee with my kids. We're going to hang out and watch some TV for just a little bit. They may eat breakfast, they may not. I put it on the table for them. But yeah, we're gonna chill. I also need to think about what needs to be cleaned today because, like I said, the goal for these next couple days is to get the house as clean as possible so I can do nothing for a few days. So kind of a quick update on the yoga mat. I did use this for my workout yesterday and it didn't slip at all, which for a dance workout, that has never happened. Even when my other yoga mat was brand new, it never happened that I could do a dance workout on it without it slipping. So love the non-slippability of this, but the smell, I'm not a fan of the smell of it. So I've been putting it outside in the mornings until the sun pretty much comes up because you're not supposed to put these in the sun for a long amount of time. And I'm hoping it will air out the smell at some point. It's already starting to be at least a little less. Whenever I open the door to this room just smells like this yoga mat. Granted, it is a very small room in here. It doesn't have much of a chance to air out in here, but I will probably throw this outside again maybe tonight instead of just doing it in the morning, have it sit out there overnight. Maybe that'll work. It is so cute. I love the design of it. So much better. And now today is going to be the first time that I do a strength workout on it. So very exciting. I'm very happy with this purchase so far. So I will link it below if you're interested in it. Just know you're probably going to have to air it out. Actually a great one to test out the yoga mat because I was on the mat quite a bit and I was very comfortable for it being not as squishy as my other one. I was a little nervous because I was so used to the squish. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to enjoy being on something that isn't as squishy, but somehow without it being, it's still like firm but comfortable. I'm showered. I have the biggest salad ever. I put it all into my app and this is really only like 350 calories for all of this. I basically just chopped up my sandwich and my carrots and put it on lettuce with a little bit of my cilantro avocado dressing, which I absolutely love and am obsessed with right now. I almost need to buy another bottle again. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my weight loss journey and where I'm at right now. This morning, surprisingly, day 2 of my period, weighed in at my absolute lowest weight of this weight loss journey. And looking back at the last time that I had a major weight loss, which hopefully this time it sticks, I recorded my lowest weight as being 160, and I'm really only 8.5 pounds away from that, which is crazy because once I gained all of this weight and then some back after my first pregnancy and then more after my second pregnancy, I didn't think that I would ever get to my lowest adult weight ever again, but it seems very plausible now. I said that I was going to be happy at 170. If that is where my body quit, I was going to be completely happy with it. But it seems like I can keep going. So I'm going to. And I have thought a little bit about at what point do I stop. And I don't think this is something that I really have to worry about until maybe a year from now, because I think these last 10 pounds here to get to my lowest weight that I've ever been in my adult life are going to be very difficult to get to, as I have slowed down quite a bit the past like 3 months, and then I'll randomly have a month here where I lose more. So I don't think I have to worry about it for a while, but I have been thinking, and my lowest weight in high school was probably, and I'm only guessing here, maybe 145. And when I was in high school, I remember that I wanted so badly to be 130 pounds because when I Googled my height, it was like, this is your ideal weight. And I think one of my friends in high school had told me that that's how much they weighed. And I thought they looked great. So I was like, that is what I want to weigh. But I never reached 130 pounds ever. And in high school, I was a teenager. So metabolism just works different when you're a teenager. I also was always playing a sport. I played hockey. I played golf. I played softball. There's a minute I tried volleyball. Yeah, so I was always doing a sport. I didn't really do weightlifting at all. I'm hoping that either other schools at that time were focusing on getting girls that are in sports in the weight room, but it seemed like the weight room was pretty much just reserved for all of the male sports. So I did not do any of that, but I did do practices for all of these sports pretty much every single day. All of that to say is that I was probably in great shape in high school, and I still was 145 pounds. So what I'm thinking is that I will probably never reach my teenage weight because I was a teenager and I just was moving all of the time. I don't think 145 is going to happen, but I could see 150 possibly happening. And again, this is not something that I'm really going to think about for a long time. Once I hit 160, I think that is when I will officially reevaluate what the situation is. And who knows? I might gain the weight back. I'm not freaked out about if that were to happen because I have had 2 major weight losses in my life, and it's not good to fluctuate back and forth. So I'm hoping that this sticks because it's just better for my health to not fluctuate that massively as much as possible. But we're going to talk realistically at some point. I do want to have another kid, and I don't know what's going to happen with that because I have built a lot of healthy habits now. So maybe I won't gain as much weight in pregnancy again. Who knows? I don't have a clue. But if I gain a lot of weight again, I will just lose it. The alternative is to just never lose it, and that would not be what I would want to do. I am really hoping though with my next pregnancy that I continue to eat healthy. The easier said than done. I'm going to have a lot of cravings, I'm sure. And my brain is probably going to do that thing that it did with both of my pregnancies where it was like, these calories don't count because you're pregnant. You shouldn't be thinking about calories. And you really shouldn't be thinking about calories, but you should be thinking about health when you're pregnant. And I'm hopefully going to be thinking about that a bit more next time. And I also have never had a fitness routine while pregnant. I've been very potato while pregnant. So the next time that I'm pregnant, I'm hoping I keep up with the exercise as much as I can. Again, easier said than done. The first trimester, I wanted to just sleep all the time, which I did with my first pregnancy. And then with my second pregnancy, I couldn't sleep all the time because I had a toddler. But yeah, I'm just babbling. I was thinking about my weight a little bit more today because I did hit a new low. And I also was thinking about getting my measuring tape out and taking measurements. I don't do measurements as regularly as I do my weigh-ins, and that's just because I don't think I do it right. I didn't see a lot of changes in measurements, but I had lost like 15 pounds, and I was just like, I'm doing something wrong with this. So I don't take them as often, but I do take them when I think about it, and I was going to do it today. But I'm on my period and I'm all bloaty. I feel like that's not the smartest time for me to do that. So I will wait until at least my period is done. And then I'm going to do that. And maybe I'll save it for a vlog in the future just so you guys can kind of see where I'm at with that. And I'll show you maybe all of the stats from that since I haven't in my weigh-in videos. But yeah, I'm going to go and eat my salad with my kids. Then we got to make some cookies. I'm cooling all of the cookie dough now because it needs to stay in the refrigerator for about an hour. And then after that, I'm gonna bake it and decorate it. I made dinner. We're having just grilled chicken and broccoli, the classic meal. I love this. And I might make a piece of sourdough toast with a little bit of butter if I'm still hungry after this. Although right now, I'm actually feeling pretty good. So this might just be it, but for sure, I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 cookies. It's gonna happen. I just gotta make sure that they're good. The dough looks a little bit different than it did before. I feel like that first batch, the dough was really like wet sand almost, and it was weird, and I really had to like roll it in my hands to get it to form into a nice shaped cookie, but it tasted good. It didn't taste dry. Anyways, we got dinner, gonna eat the cookies, but that is it for my vlog for the past couple of days. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!